Alright, here we are on the Dodge again, around the back side of the last valve cover. If you see, you see the fitting, and there's plastic there. What you do is you take off the ear, right here, take the ear off, the lifting eye, put it out of the way, and then drop a crow's foot. What is this, a fifth? Man, I can't even see it. 13 millimeter crow's foot, and it drops right on. It fits exactly. See that? I don't know if the focus is going to work that far down. Then you put a ratchet on it, and as you rotate it, okay, so as you torque it, you have to put your hand down underneath here and hold the hard line so it doesn't twist, because that T is not attached to anything. So you've got to hold it with your hand. It wasn't terribly tight, and so it's not going to be real hard to get off. But that's how you get off the what's that called? The fuel line, the fuel return line. See here? Goes down, down, down. Mine goes around the back side of the last valve cover. Some go in between right there. It just depends on your era of your Cummins. Anyway, so it came loose. It's loose. I put a piece of plastic on top the lower fitting so that once the head comes off, hopefully nothing will fall into that hole. So we don't want any dust and dirt and crud and corruption into the return line or any part of the fuel system. Alright, here we are back at the Dodge. What we did was we took one of the links of the chain here, the lift chain, and stuffed it up inside there and put the bolt through it. Excuse me, that will bring the hoist down and give you more clearance to the hood. Because with the original hook that comes with this thing, it was going to definitely hit the hood. So you want your chain as short as possible, which is something around 2 feet. And that's what we've done here. So it's just about right, and shoving a link up in there really made a huge difference, several inches in fact. So what we're going to do is, I think I got all the fasteners out. I'm going to use this wrench to just gently pry up on the exhaust manifold, just gently to break it loose from the block, and then we'll start hoisting it. I don't like putting pressure on it with a hoist because I don't want the head dancing around at the end of a chain. So I think we've got it. I'm not sure, but let's try. Just a little pressure. There we go. There we go. It's loose. All right, that's a good way to do that. Now my assistant in the gloves here, we'll just call her Miss Gloves, is she's going to hang on to the turbo because the turbo and the exhaust are still attached. I'm not going to disassemble them. I don't want to break a bunch of rusty old 28-year-old bolts. So we'll see how that works out. This is a little tough, but we're going to try it. Here goes. Alright, so it's definitely super heavy on this side, so I'm going to take control of that while Mrs. Gloves works on the... Go ahead, work the pump for me, honey. Okay, here we go. Okay, gently and slowly, just start pumping on it. Because we're already hitting in the back here, we're hitting the wiper motor. Alright, pull the hoist that way just a tiny bit. Just pull it that way a little bit. No, get behind it. Grab on the handle. There you go. Just give it a little tug. A little more. Straight backwards. Straight backwards. There you go. A little more. Okay. One more time. Just a little tug. Okay, that helps. All right, start lifting up on it. That's it. I'm watching that motor back there. That kind of scares me. All right, stop. Okay, go ahead and start lifting gently and carefully. Okay, stop. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look under here and make sure we're good. We are good. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. I hope we find it completely blown, to be honest with you. Okay, now we just got to get it out of here. I don't know if Alright, honey, can you give it one jerk backwards? Just one. Okay, okay. Okay, one more. Okay, that's good. Alright, up. Okay, there you go. There you go, nice and gentle. That's it, nice and gentle. Okay, now go backwards, just one tug. Okay, one more. Okay, stop. Let me check that side. Man, there's nothing to look at. Oh yeah, it's. Oh man, we got it hanging up on the motor on the. All right, pull backwards, honey. It's hanging up back here on the wiper motor. Okay, pull it back again. Oh, that's good. Okay, now up. That's it, nice and gently. Keep going. Keep an eye on this side. There you go, there you go. Okay, alright, stop. Okay, go ahead. Okay, stop. Okay, now you're going to have to jerk it backwards some because we're right up against the firewall. Go ahead, honey. There you go. Oh boy. Yeah, we jack up our fuel line, we're all going to be hating life. Okay, up some. Okay. Alright, we're doing okay. It's going to scratch the firewall a little bit. We're going to have to get over that. Okay. Now, right here it's just clearing the hose connection and the plastic. Okay, keep going. That's it. We're getting close, but we're doing alright. Alright, stop. Uh-oh, something. Don't raise it anymore. There's a hard hose connection over here that is not happy. Oh man, this is just getting complicated. Okay, I gotta resolve this problem first. There's a hard water hose that's in the way, so we'll be right back. Okay, we solved the slight hang up in the pipe. You can probably see it down here. This pipe going to the turbo was stuck underneath here, so all I had to do was lift it up and it came right loose. Alright honey, pump it up higher. Now, one thing I want to point out, while she's lifting this, you'll see the front of the head is a little higher than the back. And that's not an accident. That's the way you want it, because then this hose connection will clear here first and then move over, and then you have a lot of clearance to get it out from under here. Yeah, keep going, honey. Okay. I'm going to take it all the way up till it almost hits the hood. Keep going. There you go. Okay, it's getting close to the insulation. One more. Okay, stop. Okay, so now pull it straight back. I'm going to make sure this hose misses the alternator. Get ready to stop. Stop. Okay. Now pump it up some more, please. Yeah, see, we're just clearing the hood by what I described earlier using the chain. Okay. Okay, keep going, go clear till it almost hits the hood, and that's good. Alright, now pull it straight backwards, just a couple inches, because we don't want it hitting right here. Let's see, can I lift that? No, it's not really getting us any altitude. Okay, pull it backwards a little more. Okay, that's good. Now pump it up some more. Okay, we're going to go until it hits toward the back here. This is boring for some of you, and I understand that, but this is detail that's important. And okay, that's good. Now the problem is we got to get this hard hose part out of here. Now if the turbo wasn't hooked up, we wouldn't have this problem. But we got another problem here. Oh shoot! I didn't see it from this side. Alright, we're going to have to lower this just a little bit because I've snagged the oil hose on. Okay, we're going to come down just a tad. Right there. Okay. Alright. Now this was not hooked in here before. I don't know what the heck I did. Oh, come on. I must have snagged it with this stupid strap. Yeah, I suppose I could undo it there. Let's just see if I can unsnag it here. There we go. There we go. Alright. Hopefully we didn't let any dirt in. Okay. Alright, honey. Pull or pump it up a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. Okay, there you go. Yeah, we gotta watch our hose connection right here. Okay, a little more until it just touches the hood. And that's good right there. Alright, can I lift this out of here? Just barely. Alright, pump it up, please. It's a little heavy, so do hurry. Okay, now pull it backwards, straight backwards. It's nice and smooth. There you go. Keep going. Okay, that's good right there. Alright. It's a little scary when you're trying to cut corners. Alright, we'll be right back. Let's take a look at the underside of this. They all look about right, and then you get to the first cylinder, the frontmost, and I see a little bit of stuff on there. Combustion chambers look pretty even. That's about right. All right, well, let's check the block. That's got to be the most fun part of this whole project. See a piece of crud right there, but I'll bet that fell off the head. What does that say on there? It's got some kind of a part number on it. Sure looks like a factory Cummins head gasket, doesn't it? Except that it's just really dirty. Alright, well, I don't know how I'm going to get a light down here. Anyway, alright, I'm going to peel this thing off and we'll inspect it in a minute. Alright, here's the head gasket. This is, if I remember correctly, the bottom side. And you can see there's like a chunk missing. Now, I didn't see anything left behind on the head, so there may be some corrosion there, maybe winding its way into, I think that's a hole for the cooling system. So it may have been superheating the cooling system through that path. That's just about the only thing I found. I'm kind of looking it over real close. Don't see, you know, maybe on my TV this will look a lot better than it does in person, especially, yeah. Okay, so this is the side facing toward the cylinder head, or toward the block, sorry. And I think this is the top one. Yeah, I can see all the big piles of goop on it, the dirt and stuff. That's definitely the top. So let's start down here again. I didn't really see any black carbon tracks across between cylinders or between the cylinder and any other place. Yeah, it doesn't. This looks like the original, and like I said, on that one side, that's the only thing I saw. The thing would run hot under load, and not super hot. Now, when I towed a fully loaded 30-foot RV trailer behind it, it would overheat. The gauge almost pegged it, so I'd pull over and put it in neutral and let the whole thing cool off, and it would cool right off. So it wasn't blown like some of the head gaskets get, but it's been this exact same way since I got it almost 10 years ago. Alright, well, here is what we have, and we're just gonna have to, you know, look at the video carefully and see if anything stands out. That, like I said, that one chunk was all I found that was bad. Otherwise, it looks okay. It's dirty. Somebody didn't clean it very well. What was wrong with it? Oh, our varmint made a nest on top of the valve covers and stuff, and so some of this is from that. Some of these built-up areas are. But pistons are pretty clean. I did a little vacuuming because I know I dropped some crud in there, and I dropped some crud into a bolt hole. So I'm going to find out what threads these are and buy a bolt from the hardware store with the same thread, cut a groove in it, and use it as a thread chaser. I am not a big fan of using taps on automotive stuff. It's much better to make a thread chasing bolt. Alright, well, that's what we have for today. We got the truck out of the garage, and you'll see at the end of the video how I did it. kind of silly, but it worked. It worked, and I can't tell you how glad I am to have that other machine. That tractor has been a huge help around this in my life. It's been great, almost as great as this Dodge. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just done. I'll talk to you again soon. See you. Bye. All right, here's part of our chore today, is getting the truck out of the garage so we can close the garage door. Alright, that's it for today. See you, bye.